Good afternoon. My name is Daniel. I study language. I study English. I'm gonna make my presentation for the final test. Final test. That is mistakes that I made while learning from it. So, my first mistake I made like when I was 14, 15 years old. I was like in 8th or 7th grade. When I was much more younger, I really like study. For me, it was very something awful. I don't really like to do that. And it was always like, hey, no, the exams are easy. I don't need to study. That's so easy. Why study? Why? So, in the first semester of 7th grade, I think um, I have my first exam, and it was maths. I remember that the class was very difficult. The subjects that were studying that time was very, very difficult. And for me, I didn't know a lot of subjects. Well, the day arrived, and it was so, no, that's easy. I do it quickly and more time for me and for play video games. What bad mistakes and why I do that? Why did I do that? What a problem was that? I mean, the exam, I was coming the 5% that ended the exam. So was like, I know, easy. Well, my mom, well, no, not my mom. In the next week, the teacher make the correct for the exam, and he always said the how was the our note. He didn't tell me the note. He was like, hey, here's your exam, Mr. Chavarro. Yo, oh man, something bad happened. When I looked the exam was like the grades are the 0 to 100, and it was like a 15. The 20 was a very, very bad grade. I know that I was in problem because my mother knew I was in exam, and she always asking me the how was the exam. Whenever I feel at home, my mom make the question, how was your exam? I told to she that I forget the exam in 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 a school. So I didn't tell the truth about that. It was not the most intelligent decision for me. Well, in the end, the all the exams, my mom asking me always again what happens with the math of exam with the math exam. So I I told the same. I don't know where is the exam, but my mom know what happened. Well, they how always the teacher called the parents to give the notes and all that. I'm a teacher of math told that I don't do that. I didn't do nothing in the exam. I was all wrong. If my oh always my name was good, but in the exam only the math was bad. Man, what problem was that? My mom was very angry because I didn't tell what I did. Why I didn't study? She says you don't have to study in your life right now. You don't have to be working or paying something. You have only to study. Man, that day my mom was very angry, and like in 2 or 3 months, I can play video games or play with football with my friends. So I learned that you have to first always study because if you don't study in your life, always something can go wrong. Second, always say the truth because you can be in problems, very, very big problems. And that was when I was younger. When I graduated from the school and I started go to the university, I remember that my mom told me how to go to university and how I arrived to home. I was like, relax more, I know how to arrive in university and school and at home. You don't have to be worried. I was like, I don't need that. Relax, I don't need that. I just say need that. I'm a grown man, I don't need that. Always again, a bad decision. Because in the first day, I arrived late because first I lose it in the city because I don't know how to arrive. I took the bad public transport. I take the wrong number, and that wrong number take me to another part of the city, and I arrived like 30 minutes late. The teacher was a Mister. What are you doing in this time? This class has started. You oh man, what else I can do? Thank God the Mister was okay. It's the first class, but the last time that you're gonna do this to me because I don't know Mister. I lose it. The people in the class makes jokes about that. About that. Oh man, that's not good. And for our home was worse because it was a lot of people that was working, students, because it was in a place where a lot of people go. And it was a lot of people. I feel very, very anxious, nervous because I was so like that. And yeah, and I learned that you have to listen always your parents because you think only because you are grown you know a lot of your life or how to be. No. Make up a decision about that. So that's it. I think that don't do that again and always listen to your parents.